I am sad because I'm an English major, and as an English major, you have to read. I'm not the fastest reader, nor am I the slowest reader. That information is supposed to be descriptive and not totally vague. And my dilemma and my sadness is that I'm starting school next week, college. I'm not in high school. This is my last hurrah, my last week where I can just really read whatever the hell I want. I need to set goals. It's time for me to set some real reading goals, and I feel like if I pronounce it into the void of the internet, then I'm somehow held to some kind of commitment psychologically. My claim that I'm going to read these books this fall, this quarter, in no particular order. Most definitely not all of them, but I have some options. I love Halloween, I love the fall, and I love Ray Bradbury. Fun fact, me and Ray Bradbury shared the same birthday. Come on, that's a good birthday. Bradbury's been like a childhood hero of mine and huge inspiration to me over the blah blah blah. Anyways, I haven't read a lot of his writing. I've read short stories and Fahrenheit 451, but I haven't read Something Wicked This Way Comes. Oh my god, I was just looking recently. I have this book in 3 different copies. I do not know why. I figured I better read it. All I know about this is that there's a carnival, there's a creepy guy who wanders into town. I do know spoilers about the ending. Why do I feel like I know the ending to every book I read. I don't know why. I'm going to really read this because I love the way Bradbury writes. I'm excited for that. Let me talk about what I'm currently reading. William Faulkner's book, The Mansion. I'm going to do a review of the Snopes trilogy. This is the 3rd in a trilogy. So far, it's pretty damn good. Afterwards, I'm going to read Oathbringer. I'm gonna do it. I have the hardcover. The other ones I read in the mass market paperbacks. Really feels like a long book now that it's like weighs like a fucking ton of bricks. More books I want to read. I've been craving some hard sci-fi. Who better to go with than Arthur C. Clarke? Rendezvous with Rama. I've heard that the sequels are shit. Don't know if that's real or true or whatever. I know that he co-wrote them. This one is supposedly a sci-fi classic from the 70s. I'm a huge fan of the Space Odyssey series. Besides Rendezvous with Rama, I'll read Imperial Earth, which I don't know anything about, but I love that cover. I mean, POV, you're standing on a hole. More science fiction. These are just options. You know, I'm not trying to hold myself accountable to read all of the Foundation trilogy, but this is on the plate for the fall. Apple TV or Amazon or Netflix or whoever the fuck is doing some cool new adaptation of the Foundation trilogy, and people are going to want to hear what I have to say about the Foundation trilogy, right? Gosh, look at this trilogy. This is when Avon just, did books, I think. The covers are so pretty and weird. Weird covers. I mean, I wish we had some weirder covers of books, honestly, these days. Like the new cover of Dune, I'm not a huge fan of, just because it's really not weird enough. I mean, I miss when science fiction had just batshit crazy covers or just really suggestive looking covers. I miss that era of book publishing, the era that I never lived through. Nostalgia for a time that never existed. I've been hearing about Guy Gavriel Kay and about how he's a great fantasy writer who writes, with really beautiful, vivid prose. I found this copy of A Song for Arbonne. I don't know how to pronounce that. I saw Daniel Green's video about Tigana. I just was like, man, I really need to read these books. I also saw Brandon Sanderson hyping up Guy Gavriel Kay and his lecture series, which everyone should watch. Also, I would like to read some stuff that is not fantasy. The Nickel Boys by Colson Whitehead. Incredible writer, and I don't really know what it's about, but I've heard that it's very depressing. I will read this when I'm ready to feel sad, I suppose. Which, let's be real, is all the time. All the time I want to feel sad. That's it for now. Wait. I'm forgetting. I can't go through the fall without reading a Stephen King book. I'm going to read either It, The Stand. I don't know yet which I'll do. Maybe It, just because I have a really cool old copy of it. I don't know. What should I read? The suggestions are welcome. Suggest away. Go ahead. I'll listen to what you have to say. I will. actually. And another, God, I'm really like this. I'm really like packing my list of books I need to read, but I'm going to say it.
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
I'm putting on my fall TBR, The Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh my God. Oh my.
I've actually heard that it's pretty easy to get through. It's a pretty fast read. Unfortunately, I need to buy a new translation of the whole book because I have... Over the years, I've gotten multiple copies of The Count of Monte Cristo. Apparently, there was some kind of anonymous translation of The Count of Monte Cristo in the 1800s that got rid of a lot of the naughty bits, not very faithful to the actual French original. Apparently, the definitive one, English translation of The Count of Monte Cristo you have to read is by Robin Buss. That's the definitive way to read it, and now I have to buy another copy of a book. I will be doing weekly videos every week. That's what weekly means. Tune in. If you like and subscribe to this video, you will be rewarded. I won't say how. That is in God's hands. I should not be saying that. Thanks for watching. Bye. Go ahead. It's fine. The video's done. It's okay. The video is done. You can just go ahead and leave. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.